Yeah, what's happening, everyone? It's Ola, and I'm back here with you guys on the fight week build-up. It's a big card coming up, as you guys know. A very interesting card. It's fight week. A lot's been going on. Slowly and steady. It's just been one of those weeks where you expect a lot of media from Conor, But one thing Conor's come out and said to everyone, and is let everyone know, um, it's the fact that it's not going to be doing any media this week, leading into the fight because he's on lockdown. He's actually gone and got himself a gym all set up, flew in all sparring partners because he kind of knew what he took out of the last fight by not preparing for it properly. So this time around, um, is locking all media out. It's not doing the general interview that you see him doing in and around uh, the respective journalists across the MMA world. But he obviously is going to be doing the main press conference um, come this weekend. So, well, I think that's going to be on Thursday. Thursday there's going to be the press conference. Friday we're going to get the ceremony and the official weigh-ins, and obviously Saturday we're going to get the card, which a lot of it is going to come on the screen for you shortly. It's a big card. It's a big card. Let's have a look at uh, the main card and the co-main event. Those are the two that I really want to look at. As you know, we do our predictions and breakdowns on Friday night, 9:30. Come and join me, Chig, and William on Friday night, where we break down and do our predictions and even go for the bonuses. Um, on that show. So that's what we pretty much do over there. Um, I'm gonna actually start with the co-main, Dorino Gilbert Burns. We remember Gilbert Burns' fight. His last fight. It was against Kamaru Usman. Um, Burns Burns is a jiu-jitsu specialist. Everybody knows. He's probably one of the best grapplers, one of the best jiu-jitsu artists in the whole of the UFC on the roster. People that know in and around um, uh, Gilbert Burns' gym and how he works, and his whole career. People that's looked at him knows that this guy is one of the top. Is one of the top UFC jiu-jitsu artist out there, one of the best grapplers out there that the division has got, full stop. And Stephen Thompson, we know is a karate artist. He likes a lot of his fights on a stand-up, and it's basically a stand-up versus ground and grappler sort of a matchup. And we all know these two guys, they're going to bring the best. They're going to bring the best. But one thing we do know as well is Gilbert Burns can throw. He's got hands from hell. You know what I mean? He can knock a man out with one punch. And when someone that's supposed to be a grappler and a ground man has that type of power, you have to be wary. But we do one thing's for sure. uh, Stephen Thompson is no slouch, and he's going to be coming with his A game. He's going to bring his A game. He's coming to. He's, he wants a path to that title, and he thinks Gilbert Burns can get him there. He thinks Dorino can get him there. Now, Wonder Boy is probably the only one in the top 10 that hasn't seen Usman. I'd I'd say Yeah, I'd say probably him and Vicente Luque, but like at least from the top five guys, Wonder Boy is the only one that hasn't seen Usman, and we know for sure he wants to get in front of Usman. And let's call a spade a spade. Everybody that Usman's been calling in the division He's not put Wonder Boy's name in his mouth, not once. He's not tried to call out Wonder Boy. In the back of my mind, I feel there's a little bit of I don't know. Maybe it's a respect thing because Wonder Boy is not one of those guys that goes around chatting shit. So he's one of the nicest guys in the game, and a lot of fighters, if not all of them, actually actually respect him. Maybe not Kobe Covington. Maybe not Kobe. Kobe is a whole different breed of bad seed. You know what I mean? But Kobe is just that. He's just a disrespectful guy, man. And he loves to rub it in. I remember Kobe in one of his interviews. Like, how is this guy gonna be 38 and he's still calling himself Wonder Boy? You know what I mean? So I thought to myself, maybe he should change his name to Wonder Man. You know, but Stephen Wonderboy is is one of those guys that I believe when it comes to a fight like this, he's very very locked in. He's dialed in. From what he's been saying, his camp has been really really good. He's been helping. He's been getting help from his dad as well. So it's going to be very very competitive fight. I expect this fight to have fireworks in it. And yeah, please come and join us on Friday, and get the breakdown and the guys' predictions with us on Friday. Now, Conor versus Conor versus Dustin Poirier. Now we know these guys are 1-1. The last time, no, the first time these two fought was at 145. Right, these two fought at 145. Crazy fight. Conor knocked him out, finished Dustin Poirier. 7 years later, down the line, Poirier comes in, challenges Conor. They get to it, and it's a whole different ballgame because Dustin is now matured. The whole trash talk that he let got to him in the first fight. According to what Dustin said, he let the whole trash talk get to him in the first fight, and the second fight it just didn't let none of that mental stuff affect him. And it's big for Dustin the way he went out there and beat Conor, because finishing Conor really really puts a mark down for Dustin to say, listen, I belong in this division. I can hang with the best, and I've dealt with the best. When you look at his trajectory and the people that Dustin Poirier has actually beat, he's no slouch. He beat Max Holloway. He beat Justin Gaethje. Um, he's beat Conor. Everybody they've kind of put in front of him, Eddie Alvarez, like the list goes on of all the top fighters that he's been there with, and he's not added Conor to the list of the fighters that he's actually finished. And Dustin is as durable as they come. Now, Conor, he came up short in the last fight. Came up short. But has he made the necessary adjustments going into this fight? Has he made the has he corrected the things that he did wrong? The things that he thought that he took lightly in camp the last time out. It's one of those that it messes with your psyche, it messes with your mind when you lose like that to someone that you actually thought you could beat. And the way Conor lost that fight, is he going to carry that into the next fight? And we've seen fighters where they had a bad fight and then they go into their next match still carrying some of that psychological um, burden with them into that fight, and it weighs up on them. You could see he's weighing up on them in the fight, and he's not actually allowing them to to let their hands go or follow the game plan. Things like that. Can that come back into this fight? We don't know. We're yet to find out on the 10th of July. So I think when we look at this fight as a whole and as a card, it's a very, very, very interesting card. Very, very interesting fight. And I think it's going to be one for the ages, because we both know whoever wins this fight is going to be going to see Charles Oliveira for the title. You know, it's just there's a lot at stake. You know, aside from the money and the, you know, these guys, they've got a rubber match now to determine who's the best out of the two of them from fighting head to head, and on top of that, to get to get a title fight at the end of it. What's not there to go for? You know, it's all to fight for in this fight, and I'm sure Conor's gonna bring his A game, because let's face it, people can say what they like about Conor, and I've been one of his critics, because I like to see Conor in the octagon more than I like seeing him outside the octagon and doing all this um, crazy antics that he does out there. But he's not done that for some time now, and he's shown just a level of maturity in his last couple of fights. One against Donald Cerrone, not coming with all that trash talk, and the second one against Dustin, as you saw, and it was really really polite to him in the press conference when he did the presser with him. But Conor has actually said, you know, in this next press conference, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more. He's not about to. He's not about to get down nice with Dustin, and you know, he's gonna come back. He's gonna bring the old Conor back and the old savagery back, and that's what we're gonna see. So, you know, I'm actually really excited about the fight. I could actually be doing a watch along for this actual fight. Maybe the co-main and the main. I might do a watch along for that. So keep your eyes out for that. I will announce it on my Twitter and um, and on my Instagram. So please, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go and subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Please share the content out there for us. We're a growing channel. You know, we just we're just trying to we're trying to grow every week and reach out to more people. And we can only do that with your support. So one thing I actually wanted to do just before I leave is to announce to you the next pay-per-view, and three three cards. Three cards. That's bear with me here. Yeah, three cards that I feel like it's I mean three bouts that's gonna, you know, that you're gonna find very interesting for the next upcoming pay-per-view. Not the not the 264, 265. We have Nunes versus Pena, that's upcoming, and we have Cyril Gane versus Lewis for the interim title. And as if that wasn't good enough, we have Aldo versus Munoz. So when those time come around, we are gonna be there and breaking this down. But still on Friday, come and join us on Friday to help, you know, where we do the prediction, where we do the breakdown, where we do our picks, even our official bonuses, picking up fight bonuses, picking up performance of the night bonuses. So that's where we're going to be doing all of that come Friday. 9:30 on Friday. Come and see us. It's fight week. Right. I'm going to leave it here, and then until the next video, hasta la vista. Salute.